One of the best ways to explore your career identity is to write your own career identity statement. We'll start by breaking it down into 3 key components that will act as the building blocks for creating your own career identity statement: your strengths, your motivations, your values. Let's talk about each of these 3 components in more detail. First up, your strengths. Your strengths are tasks and activities that you do well. They're the skills, knowledge, and talents you've gained throughout your life and work experiences. For example, maybe you're very detail-oriented, or you're great at building relationships. Maybe you're amazing at repairing cars, or maybe you've developed skills like patience, empathy, and problem-solving as a result of caring for a family member. According to Marcus Buckingham, an expert on strengths and leadership at work, a strength is an activity that strengthens you. For something to be a strength, you must be good at it. But it also should make you feel stronger, more capable, and energized. For me, writing has always been a strength. I read Charlotte Bronte's novel Jane Eyre at age 9, and I fell in love with writing. I was like, that girl is me, and I want to write books like this. I then invested a lot of time in developing this skill throughout my life, and it's one that has always energized me, making it a core pillar of my career identity. From strengths, we'll move to the next key component, your motivations. Your motivations stem from your passions and your purpose. Knowing what fuels you is so important because that's what keeps you going. Like I mentioned, I am passionate about storytelling with the English language. I can lose myself for hours in writing, but I don't just enjoy telling stories. I am also motivated to help others to express their own truths through authentic storytelling. It's a defining aspect of who I am, and thus, my career identity. So now we've covered strengths and motivations. Lastly, let's discuss the third key component, your values. Your values reflect what's most important to you. They guide your approach to decision-making, developing relationships, and overcoming challenges. You may not always be aware of your values, but they are always with you, even if they shift over time. These are things like integrity, responsibility, and kindness. Some of my core values are efficiency and service to others. I don't like messes. When I see a mess, I see people suffering. My mind goes to, how can I help clean this up? How can I make this more efficient? In my first job, I realized that no one was documenting how to use the products Google was developing. So I decided to build a knowledge base of common questions and answers that my team could use to not have to start from scratch each time. Now that we understand the key components, let's work on building your own career identity.